So, hello everyone, and welcome to the visiting guest, I don't know, video series of Department of Future Technologies. And today we have Marcus Duveskog here.
Yes.
And he has done his PhD in computer science in the University of Eastern Finland, and the topic was about digital storytelling. And currently, he has been working as a technical director in Contextualize in South Africa. So, without further ado, tell me a little bit about your academic work in regarding the digital storytelling.
Yeah, so it started a few years back when there was a Finnish funded project on counseling, HIV and AIDS counseling.
Yeah.
So Finland was involved in starting a counseling program at the Tuomas University in Tanzania. And as part of that program, they also wanted a tool for secondary schools and for youth where they could deal with the problems with HIV and so on. So I got brought in to develop a digital tool.
Yeah.
And during a lot of interviews with students, I realized that each and every student actually had a personal story to tell about HIV. So I kind of saw that there was so much internal knowledge in those stories, and the stories were so powerful. So why not rather make this tool around the students' own stories? And I was working together with youth and students to kind of bring those stories to life through the digital media. So that's kind of what my PhD was mostly related to, and since then I have a very strong interest in digital storytelling, and it's very exciting to be here and see what you are doing with storytelling here.
Yeah, there are lots of activities related to the topic in the department. Well, I heard that you are now currently working on strengthening the collaboration between University of Turku and South Africa. Can you tell a little bit about this work?
Yeah, actually not only South Africa, but mostly Southern Africa.
Okay.
I've been working in quite a few African countries. I was even brought up in Kenya, spent part of my childhood there. So I feel quite at home in the African context, and I live now in South Africa. Since I've been working in the past with your head of department here, he thought it was a good idea for me to come over and spend some time here and to work a bit with the department here to see how we can strengthen the collaboration between Southern Africa and the department here.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of possibilities of doing much more work between Turku and Africa, and that is what I'm now working on, to try to see how we can come up with a bit of a strategic plan of how to strengthen this collaboration, not only with South Africa but also other African countries.
Sounds really interesting. Well, you're a person who knows Scandinavian and Africa well. So can you compare or point out the challenges there might be in this kind of collaboration regarding research and innovation activities?
Of course, in one way, it's two very different contexts.
Yes.
On the other hand, Finland has a long history, a long presence in many African countries. If we see some of the countries that we are talking with now, it's like Tanzania, Finland. Finnish missionaries have been working there for a very long time, and the same in Namibia and many other African countries. So there is a long history of working close with Africa, and I think that there is a lot of opportunities, and I think that the approach that Finland is having in general is very much not only that we we know everything and we just want to kind of tell the African context, you know, because quite often that is how people are approaching that, you know, Africa needs us, but we don't need them.
So
and I think that is also a key for successful collaboration, is that we see that we also have a lot to learn.
Yeah, like true collaboration.
True collaboration, yeah. So I don't know if that really answered your question, but
yeah, it was good answer. Well, this was very brief interview. Thank you, Marcus, for answering my maybe a little bit silly questions, and it's good to have you here, and it's really interesting to see how this collaboration will developing in future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.